Come close. Let me tell you an interesting story about a stranger. They called him a madman. They chased him from shops. This is the story of my love, the homeless and harmless beggar. In the heart of Lagos, the city roared with noise, honking cars, chatter, and footsteps echoing on dusty streets. Yet in one corner, a young man sat quietly beside a dustbin. His clothes were torn, slippers broken, hair messy. Children threw stones. Shopkeepers shouted insults. People whispered, "Madman. Beggar." But the man, Emeka, smiled calmly. Adaeze noticed Emeka on the streets, and unlike others, she did not scorn him. One evening, she handed him a small plate of food. "Here, eat something," she said softly. Emeka looked at her, surprised by her kindness. And in that small act, a quiet bond formed. They met regularly. She brought him food. He shared small smiles and gentle words. People around them whispered, laughed, even mocked her. "Why are you helping that filthy man?" But Adaeze did not care. She saw the man beneath the rags, the kindness, the humility, the gentle heart. And slowly, a friendship that would grow into something deeper began to bloom. At home, Adaeze's mother began to worry. "Adaeze, why do you always come home late? You don't eat well again." Adaeze's father watched quietly. One evening, Adaeze told them the truth. "There is a man I help. He stays near the dustbin." Her mother shouted, "Jesus! A madman. Do you want disgrace to kill us?" Her father sighed. "Helping the poor is not a crime," he said calmly. "But be careful." Her mother refused. "That dirty man must never step into this house." Adaeze's friend was worse. Inside her private room, she called Adaeze and laughed loudly. "You are walking around with a madman. Do you want people to think you are mad too?" She mocked Emeka. She insulted Adaeze. Adaeze replied firmly. "Yes, he is dirty. Yes, he is poor. But he has respect. He has sense. He is better than many men wearing clean clothes." Her friend laughed again. Adaeze's friend mocked her endlessly. "You are dating a mad cleaner now. What will your parents say?" At home, Adaeze's mother was furious. "You brought shame into this house. A madman working in your cafe." Her father spoke calmly. "Let us judge by character, not by clothes." Adaeze stood firm. "He is kind. He respects people. He helps me." Emeka heard everything, but kept quiet. Emeka took a humble job as a cleaner at Adaeze's cafe. He swept floors, washed dishes, and earned very little. Customers mocked him, but he never retaliated. Instead, he quietly bought her small treats and whispered words of encouragement. "Don't give up," he said one day. "Hard work and patience always pay." But when night fell, Emeka shed the torn clothes and became the billionaire again, meeting private investigators, gathering evidence, tracking the people who had tried to kill him. His life was a delicate balance, beggar by day, billionaire by night, all for one reason: to protect Adaeze and ensure her heart was genuine. Danger lurked in every shadow. Emeka discovered that Kola, a manager he had trusted from Qatar, had plotted to kill him and take over his company. One night, two men began following him on wet city streets, their faces hidden in the shadows. Neon lights reflected off the pavement as Emeka walked calmly, calculating every move. Adaeze noticed something was wrong. "Emeka, please be careful," she whispered. He smiled, hiding his fear. "Don't worry. I've survived worse." Even with danger near, Adaeze's admiration and love for him grew. She saw a man of patience, strength, and humility. And Emeka, walking alone under the streetlights later that night, thought quietly. "Her heart is pure. She loves me for who I am, not for my wealth." One morning, Adaeze's cafe manager called her over. You let a madman sit here every day. Customers are leaving. You're fired. Adaeze's heart sank. For days, she wandered the city, searching for work, discouraged and hopeless. But Emeka had secretly arranged a new job for her at one of the largest cafes in town. When Adaeze received the news, she ran to Emeka, tears of joy streaming down her face. "I got the job," she exclaimed. Emeka smiled quietly to himself. "Soon, you will see the truth." That evening, behind the cafe, they shared a small meal. Adaeze, moved by his gentleness and encouragement, whispered softly, "Emeka, I think I love you. You respect me, encourage me, and never give up." Emeka's heart raced. He held her hands gently. "Your heart is what I will protect always," he replied. At night, Emeka worked tirelessly, gathering evidence against Kola and his accomplices. They had plotted his death, but he had survived. Adaeze worried. Sometimes she saw men lurking near him in the city streets, but she trusted him completely. Her love grew stronger every day. She admired his humility, his courage, and the patience with which he faced danger. One quiet night, Emeka walked alone, reflecting on Adaeze's love. Her loyalty, her belief in him, and her pure heart, these were worth more than all the wealth in the world. "She loves me for me, not my wealth," he whispered to himself, a gentle smile forming on his lips. The day of reckoning arrived. Emeka entered his company building, calm and confident. Kola, the man who had betrayed him, sat arrogantly, thinking Emeka was dead. "Surprised to see me?" Emeka said, his voice steady. Kola froze. Police, secretly called by Emeka, appeared from the shadows, arresting him and his accomplices. Employees whispered, some fainted. Adaeze arrived, eyes wide in disbelief. The beggar she had loved, the humble man she had shared meals and laughter with, stood before her, alive, powerful, and commanding respect. "You believed in me," Emeka said softly. "You never judged me. Your heart is pure." Tears streamed down Adaeze's face. I loved you, the man I knew, not your wealth." He embraced her gently. "I am that man, and so much more. But I needed to see your heart first. Wait, before I continue. If my story touches your heart, please support me by liking and subscribing to my channel. Let's continue." The next day, Emeka took Adaeze to a rooftop cafe, the city skyline glowing behind them. He explained everything, his wealth, his companies, and why he had hidden it. Adaeze, teary-eyed, asked softly, "Why didn't you tell me?" "I needed to see your heart," Emeka replied. "You loved me for who I was, not for my money." After a tense moment, Adaeze smiled. "I forgive you. I still love you." They visited her parents. Her mother wiped tears of joy. Her father nodded approvingly. Emeka restored order in his company. He fired corrupt staff and promoted Adaeze as manager of the cafe chain, recognizing her integrity and intelligence. Hand in hand, they walked through the streets of Lagos, smiling. Love is stronger than wealth. Kindness is stronger than judgment. Faith in the heart is stronger than appearances. The city watched in awe. The beggar she had loved was the billionaire she would spend her life with. And together, they lived happily ever after.